Vroom, vroom. Well, today we spent today clearing out the trailer and putting the Hall and Scott in the van because we're going to go to Aston Clinton memorial, really, of the fact they haven't been doing it for 100 years. So getting all the cars out meant at last, the weather's nice enough, we get the cars out. So we got this out, the Mini, you know, the one that we tweaked up and put all the period bits on. And then the Lotus 7, well, old Lewis, who drove the car at...
Drove the Hall Scott.
Drove the Hall and Scott at Goodwood, said, have you got anything I could drive, because I'm fed up with driving Bentleys. Well, that's quite flash, isn't it, really? So I said, yeah, I've got a Lotus 7, but you better bring the proper shoes, because obviously the pedals...
Let's just look in the footwell.
The pedals are close together. Because this is a very early car, this is number 17.
Oh God, you do need ballet shoes on for that.
Well, I manage it, I can drive it beautifully. No problem. But this is number 17, this car. This car was made behind the pub. So, you know, it's quite an early car. Got fabulous brakes.
So what year is it?
It's 1957, but it didn't leave like this. It was a kit that a mate of mine bought because he wanted to go 1172 racing. And it had a 100E Ford engine, which he tuned up to what the book said. And it had drum brakes and it had steel wheels and, you know, it was just an ordinary little car. And then he decided to build his own car, which was very successful. He actually won a championship in it. But he sold it to another mate of mine and put an MGA engine in it. It was a completely wrong engine, but it used to go up the road well. And that was it. And then years later, I got to hear about it. And because it had the MG engine, no one else had ever done that, or been probably not silly enough to do it. But anyway, it turned out it was sitting in the front garden, and I went and found it and managed to buy it. And then I thought, well, I don't really want 1172 Formula car, and I'd already raced my Lotus 11, and when I was racing a Lotus 11, every time I saw anything that was like Lotus 11, like the Dion tube and the centre of the axle and the hubs and the, what do you call it, alley calipers and all the bits and pieces, I bought them. So when I got this car, I had all the bits to build what was actually the ultimate Lotus 7, which Lotus actually did, but I think they only did it 4 or 5 times, and those cars are, you know, fantastically valuable. I don't know where they all are, but they did build about 4 cars, and so I thought, well, that's what I want, really. And as I had all the bits, and we had to do a lot of work because it was rusty and what have you, but we managed to save a lot of the chassis and all the suspension. That is original.
Yeah.
And that's original. And the upright's original, but obviously that's not original, and the disc brake's not original, and the Barani wheel's not original.
No.
But you know, it was good, and it's got an A30 gearbox, which it would have had because the A35 hadn't been invented when this car was new. So I thought I'd try and keep it a bit authentic. So it's got an A30 gearbox, but with special gears, and an 1100cc Climax with sandcast Webers. And it really does go beautifully. So it'd be interesting to see what Lewis says, really. He's used to driving Formula 3 cars and goodness knows what.
And we're going to go in the Mini.
And we're going to go in the Mini, which is the 1959 Austin Mini, made in Longbridge, and I was very lucky to buy it off a lady who'd learned to drive in it, and her brother had learned to drive in it, and the family had owned it for years, and you know, and it was sitting there. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't beautiful, and it was the sort of car where you had to do something. So we decided to make it look wonderful, which I think old John's managed to do, and then we thought, well, it's silly having 2 59 Minis that are all original, so over the years, I managed to collect bits like the original Speedwell wheels.
Yeah.
The rest-all seat.
We did quite a lot of videos on this last year, didn't we?
Did we? Yeah, well, the rest-all seat, and obviously I've actually got a new old stock cylinder, which we haven't fitted yet, but that's the cylinder head that I modified, and the aquaplane and the two carburetors. One of them is just original, and the other one's another original, which is how you did it on the cheap.
And a very expensive washer bottle.
Yeah, and a very expensive dynamo, as it happens, but that's another story.
Great.
So anyway, you know, it's going to be good, I think. So we'll have a little run down to the pub and see all the people.
And when we go to Aston at the weekend on Saturday the 17th,
Yeah.
it's sold out. And what are we going to be having on our stand?
Merch.
Right, we've got some mugs.
Susie will be there selling the merch. Are you going to wear a shirt, darling?
I'm going to wear something. It's my
I
birthday.
realise that. And
Whose birthday is it today?
well, it's my birthday today, and I'm 85, and it's Susie's birthday on Saturday, and she is 52.
Oh, thank you.
Is it 52?
I think you keep a lady's age a secret.
Do you? Oh, bad luck. Is it 52 though?
Yes.
Oh, well, I got that right anyway, didn't I?
Right, well, here we are in the Mini. we've got Ivan's Mini, Ivan's Lotus, very early Lotus, and then we've got this Model T that has just been on a tour around Great Britain. Let's just look here. Oh, here we are. 16 days driving, only 2 hours rain. How many miles? 3,600 miles. Wow.
That's good, isn't it?
Well, let's just scan that
What a
QR
bit
code there.
What a bit of fun.
People can look at that. Wow. So he's just got back Monday, he said.
Yeah.
Derby Bentley.
Doesn't matter. It's what he's got to do. Get rid of these.
Austin 7 being repaired. Riley 1.5. Hello.
No, good little car, that.
Smaller one, that's the most attractive one. Is that one and the smaller one.
So do you
The
think
ones
you
everybody
fixed it?
wants.
Austin
We
Spanner.
hope so.
Yeah, we'll
Block
know.
carb.
The other's got an 8th. It's an 8th. And
It's very much seems like a book. I mean, the points are alright. Check those. It's still on 6 fault as well.
I put it together, I thought, well, I'm going to have what I want.
Gearbox is similar because it's that weird.
I didn't want a side valve for it.
A bit like the pudding stir in the sense.
But it is not. I've known the car since it was new. A mate of mine bought it new and raced it in the 750 in the 1172 Formula. But we bought a Bugatti off of an old boy. Now, what was his name? Jack Richards. And Jack Richards had one of the magic cars. Anyway, he gave me all the pictures of his car. You know, when they were putting it together and that. And I thought, well, that's the one I want. So all of that bit there is exactly the same. But this was such an early car that the brake master cylinders are down there. So I didn't open that. In fact, this had a steering box.
We'll go inside. A nice little show of cars out here.
Oh, look out, yeah, look.
I like that Porsche. Oh, no, the Bentley's here.
Oh, yeah.
Here. So that's the man we met the other night with the Packard. So that was only Tuesday. It's only Thursday today.
Yeah, well, I got the new thing for it in case that, and I sort of, but when I disconnected this, it seemed to be seized up. So I don't know, I'll have a look and see. I don't know, I'll take all the rad out and have a look.
Yeah. And work that in.
Good.
So anyway, don't forget to subscribe. I didn't even need prompting. Look at that, eh? I think at 85 my memory is getting better.
Good. And what are we going to have on display at Aston?
We're going to take my lovely Samson, the one that I bought in Portugal, and the Hall and Scott, because that always goes down well. And I'm also going to take the Fantic motor chopper.
And my Bugatti.
And Susie's Bugatti.